explorers and how they lived. Today we're going to learn about the first explorers to land in Texas. You might know a few of their names, such as Francisco Coronado and Cabeza de Vaca, are among the most notable. None of the explorers found much gold or silver, and rapidly losing interest, they moved into Mexico. It wasn't until the French came and with the rest of the explorers and revisited the previously abandoned land.
Columbus was an Italian explorer sailing under the flag of Spain. He sailed across the Atlantic Ocean for 33 days straight until he and his 3 small ships spotted land in October of 1492. In the years after his first voyage, he established an empire in the Americas. He returned to the Americas 3 times, and on his second visit, he established a permanent colony on one of the islands in the West Indies. I see new land. Colony!
Spanish soldiers, known as conquistadors, were very greedy. That's why they came to the Americas. They wanted riches, wealth, and power for Spain. They defeated the Native Americans and made it possible for others to follow in their footsteps.
Catholic religious leaders, friars, wanted to help Spain. Since Spain was a Catholic nation, they wanted everyone here to be Catholic too. So they built up missions, which were religious outposts in an attempt to turn all Native Americans to be Catholic.
I love vocabulary.
We tell the story of Cortez from the ancient Mexico, where the Aztecs were living there. Now, as I said before, comrades will tell you about the wonderful world of Mexico.
On February 15, 1909, Cortez sailed from Cuba and landed his army of about 500 soldiers on the eastern coast of Mexico.
Learning that a powerful Aztec power ruled a large empire, he led his army inland toward Tenochtitlan, their capital. Along the way, Cortez persuaded thousands of natives that had suffered over Aztec military rule to rebel. At first, the Aztecs worshipped Cortez to the city. They thought that they were their gods, who had sailed east many years earlier and promised to return. Tenochtitlan was perhaps the most spectacular city in the world at the time. The Spanish marveled at the palaces, zoos, and complex art.
Continuing on the topic of Cortez. Cortez tried to take control by taking Moctezuma's emperor hostage. Then, after the Aztecs tried to rebel, they killed him on accident. Cortez tore down the city and rebuilt it as Mexico City. After Cortez was successful, he inspired others to come to the Americas in search of treasure.
In 1519, about the same year that Cortez landed in Mexico, a European explorer named Alonso Alvarez de Pineda explored the Texas coast. He did many things there, including mapping out the entire land and sailing all the way from Florida to Mexico, and he ended up settling there. Unfortunately, he died in 1520 during a Native American uprising.
Hi, I'm Charles's sister, Celia. Once upon a time, there was an expedition. It was led by Alvar Nunez Cabeza. This expedition was sent to conquer the area between Florida and Mexico. This ship was wrecked by the area of the Karankawas.
That's where the Karankawas were.
The Karankawas took the Cabeza and his men in,
and were very nice and gave them food and stuff, but most of them died because of the diseases that the crewmen brought over.
Europeans adopted and became very high in political, religious standing. Years later, the Cabeza and his crew started to explore the Gulf Coast of Texas.